Hi, and welcome to episode number 10 of Never Had a Boyfriend with me, Katie. Today I'm joined by a very funny comedian, Kyrah Gray. I hope you enjoy this episode. If you do, please leave a 5-star review, subscribe to the channel, comment, like, let me know your thoughts. I would love to hear from all of you. And yeah, enjoy the episode.
Never had a boyfriend.
How are you, Kyrah?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. Thank you for joining me today.
It's my pleasure.
I'm so excited to have you because I feel like I relate so much to your set and your content because I'm like, the dating game out here is. Wait, so what's your relationship status?
I'm dating.
You're dating.
Yeah.
Okay. And how are you finding these people?
Do you know what? For most of them terrible. Most of them genuinely terrible. But there's the odd good ones out there.
Yeah. Are you on the apps?
No.
No, you're just like in person.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's probably why the success rate is quite low.
You think so? Because
I'm always working. So the
Yeah.
reality of me meeting someone, it's like on the off chance that I'm out, which happens very, very, very rarely, or like I meet someone in the street or you break into my house. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those are the only opportunities for you to really run into me.
Okay, so people ask you out in person and you're like, okay, I'm going to give them a chance.
Either yes or no. If I'm drunk, I might be like, oh.
Okay, that's good
Yeah.
though. Because I feel like I'm always so standoffish. And you're right, like you work nights. So
Yeah.
I work
exactly.
night. I feel like everyone's always out when we're at work.
Yeah.
Do you find this, like sometimes if a guy approaches me after a show, I actually get the ick so much
Little
because
bit.
I'm like, I'm at work.
Yeah.
Like I find it, there's this a level of like kind of disrespect maybe that I find, which is probably not good.
It's so funny because it's so different for men and women in comedy when it comes to how we feel when we're approached
Yeah.
by the opposite sex. Because like for me, yeah, I think it's probably happened once where I've been like, okay. And then I'm like, this was a terrible idea.
Yeah.
But when you speak to the men, they're like, oh yeah, I'm racking it in, mate. I'm like, what's going on?
I know, and you see it as well. Like when I see it, I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" Like,
do you know this man?
yeah. Did you listen to anything?
Did you hear what he just said? Actually, but there's man in mic syndrome is so real.
Yeah,
It's so real. When there's a man with a microphone, it doesn't matter what he's doing. Ladies will throw their panties on the stage.
they will.
They genuinely will.
They will, and I do think like to some degree I get kind of bamboozled by it as well. Sometimes I have to be like, whoa.
Yeah. Something's quite attractive about you holding that.
Yeah. Oh,
The
there's.
microphone.
I really love the way you're sweating right now.
It's kind of hot.
It's really sexy. Wow, let's add a glisten.
You
God.
snap out of it immediately.
Yeah, and then I'm like, wait, hold on, let me listen.
Yeah.
Let me listen to what they're saying.
I hate bitches, and you're like, oh, there it is. There it is.
Oh God, the worst is when you got a comic like that, doing the I hate bitches stuff, and then like I saw this the other day, and there's a couple watching, and the guy was like, yes, and the woman was like,
I hate that. That's
I
when
know.
you really realize, man. You really realize what kind of person your partner is. That's why I think comedy shows are so important.
I think they are so good. I feel like for like the 5th date or something like that.
Yeah.
At first date, I'm like, you guys are like, no, this is not a
Terrible idea.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't like you're paying for someone else to talk for you.
Yes.
It's no.
Yeah.
But 5th date to kind of see what that person is laughing at, I think it's
I think so.
important.
And don't get me wrong, like not everyone, but some people like a bit of dark humor. That's all fine. But I think it's really important for you to see what kind of things your partner finds funny.
Yes.
Where their lines are. Do you know what I mean?
Mhm.
Whether they're offended at the same things that you're offended by.
Yes.
You don't need to be the same person. But I think there's definitely some comics that are like raw.
Yeah. But also like their etiquette at a comedy show, I
Yeah,
think is like
yeah.
if they're heckling.
Oh,
I can't
of course.
imagine to be with somebody who's heckling. Like I'd be like, are you kidding me?
Sometimes I see men, and they're like, you know, when you see hecklers that are just dying to be the center of attention.
Yeah.
And it just ruins it. Just the lack of self-awareness. I think that's enough to be like,
Yeah.
and you're married to him.
Mm-hmm.
This is 10 years, 3 kids. God,
Crazy.
I can't think of anything worse.
Couldn't think of anything worse.
Because if he's like this in front of strangers, what the hell is he like at
Oh
home?
yeah.
God, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
God, but London this is a hard dating scene.
Yeah.
Do you normally date British guys?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like born here, but black.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. But born here. Yeah, I didn't realize how much the cultural difference cultural differences would be
Yeah.
for me, because I'm like, oh God, it's so different. Like the way British men are, the way they approach women, it's just like so.
Yeah.
I find that like American men are more chivalrous.
I think most men everywhere but here are more chivalrous.
Exactly that. Exactly that.
And I don't know what it is. And to be fair, I think the cost of living crisis hasn't helped. I think the fact that a lot of people are just fighting for their lives,
Yeah,
and can barely afford rent, I think it's made them a bit more tight with their money. But I also think the rise and all the red pill content and stuff has given them a reason to be like, yeah, I'm not spending my hard-earned money on these bitches.
Yeah.
On these women, on these whores.
Yeah.
Like, they need someone to direct their energy and their frustration towards.
100%. I think the red pill content is, yeah, because I also was like, I think it's not even like financially. Like, I don't even like I don't mind going like splitsies, whatever.
I mind.
You mind?
The first date.
The first date?
I absolutely mind.
I think I don't mind. However, it obviously is more attractive when a guy pays.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like it's more like taking initiative.
Yeah.
Showing you care.
Yeah.
Like you're taking your hard-earned money and spending it on me. That is actually nice.
And I think it says more. It's not even just the fact of you paying. I think it speaks to your character. And I think it does show what kind of person you'd be later down the line.
Yeah.
And it's not to say that, like, I'm not lifting a finger and you must pay for everything. But I think showing initiative and just not even allowing me to even look at the check, I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, I love that. The most attractive thing that a guy did once, he got paid the bill before it even gets to the table. That is so sexy.
Looking at it and just... Not even, I went on a date and he didn't even look at it. I said, oh. You know.
That is so.
I said, oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the worst is when they look at it and they go, whoa.
Oh,
like, no.
I will actually headbutt everyone in this restaurant. That's the most, don't whoa in front of me. Have some class, man. Speak to the waiter in private or something.
Yeah.
Discount. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I definitely think it makes a big difference, man. And it's not even necessarily just paying for the most elaborate date. I think date within your means. If you don't have a lot of money, do something that shows that you can pay for, like a little coffee date.
Little coffee dates, I think is quite cute.
You can pay for 2 coffees.
Yeah.
You can pay for a little lunch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just showing that you put more thought into it instead of assuming that, like, we all want to go to the Shard and we all want to do all these.
Yeah, no.
I feel like they just give themselves excuses and reasons to not want to
100%. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cool. Because men, I think this red pill content really is making men, I think also like them seeing women talk about like, I'm going to get my man to pay for this, this, and this. And it's like, that's not everyone though.
But it's all social media though. And to me, like, I think I get a bit confused when I meet men that believe all of that stuff. Because I'm like, to me, that means you don't go outside. You don't have real friends. You don't speak to women on a day-to-day. Yeah,
or then you're picking bad women for you. It's like the same way in which I constantly pick bad guys. It's like, and my perception is like, oh, all men are bad guys, and then other people are like, no, there are good ones. You just have continuously pick the worst ones.
Yeah, like there's good and bad everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Like there is good and bad, and unfortunately, with social media, what they do is like they highlight the bad on both sides.
100%. The internet is highlighting the worst sides of it, but also I don't know. There's something different about the way people are dating, and because I think I dated better in LA because here I just like, I don't know if it's because I didn't know what to expect here, but I talk about a lot in my stand up about how the men here are like they're just not chivalrous. They're not like, they're not. I don't know. I guess feel like there's a lack of respect.
Yeah, I absolutely believe that. Like, I don't know. I haven't been anywhere else or lived anywhere else to know the necessarily like cultural differences. But when I speak to men who are very cultural and quite traditional, like I think it makes a very big difference to men who are like not really in touch with their culture and kind of just born, raised, and all they know is like, do you know what I mean? Love a chicken tikka masala and a pint.
Yeah,
there's a very big difference.
Oh, that's really interesting about the having values. Yeah, because I do think this is also difficult, like being in the UK, because there's not as much of a family community.
Yeah, exactly.
There's not as much of a religious presence. I mean, there's a lot more atheists here, and I do feel like you can believe whatever you want, but I do think that, you know, with religion there do come more values.
Yeah.
And I do think, you know, there's more respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, I feel like you're of course you're allowed to believe what you believe, but I think when it comes to religion and even when it comes to culture and people's traditions, I think a lot of those things are set in home values, and they're being a family unit, and they're being community. Because I think in general we're just stronger when we have people to support us.
100%.
And I think where we are right now with social media, it feels like what's kind of being promoted is the idea that you don't need anyone, you can be independent, you can pay for things. Well, of course you can.
Yeah.
I think every man and every woman should be able to take care of themselves, period.
Yeah,
like, if anything
yeah.
goes wrong, you should absolutely have the means to be able to take care of yourself and make sure that you're never in a crisis if anything goes wrong. But that doesn't mean that it's not nice to have
100%.
And I think that's where we're lacking.
Yeah.
Like, you can not necessarily need someone, but like it will be nice.
100%.
And that is completely fine.
And I think that's what it is. I do think like having somebody. I mean, I've obviously never been that person that's like always needs to have a partner. You know, there's so many women I know that like always have to have somebody.
Yeah, no, that's the two worst sides of
yeah,
no,
absolutely not.
You need balance, man.
You need balance
because you see the difference. Like, I know people who have always been in a relationship, like constantly.
Yes,
and you see like that not being able to be by yourself,
mm-hmm.
a lot of insecurity comes from that, and a lot of problems come from that. You need to learn who you are alone to know how someone can add to your life.
Yes. Even so, though, I feel like even though I've been alone my entire life, I feel like I'm still insecure in in being alone, and I think that makes me worried for going out and dating, and because I'm like, I don't know. I think it's also hard to let people in.
Yeah.
Especially with like, you know, being career oriented and having like a plan and a whatever. I think it is hard letting people in.
100%.
When was your first relationship?
I've only had one.
Okay.
And that was when I was 19.
19.
That was my last relationship.
And do you find that it was incredibly impactful for you?
In quite a negative way, probably, yeah.
Okay.
It made me not want to get into a relationship for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think for a long time after that, I was just like, nah.
Yeah.
For me. Let me just stay focused on what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So I feel like, I mean, you learn from relationships, good and bad.
You really do learn.
You learn what kind of man you don't want.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
100%. Do you think there was inklings to before you got with that guy, or do you think he was the first guy that of that kind of caliber or that you had been with?
Yeah, he was like my first serious relationship.
Yeah.
So like you're kind of like treading into what's the word?
Unknown waters.
Unknown waters.
Yeah.
Like, I hadn't experienced a lot of things before, so like it was just like certain feelings and certain emotions. I didn't know how to, when you're in an argument, you don't know why am I losing all of my words? You don't know like how to deal with certain things. You haven't seen it, or you haven't been taught it. You're learning everything for the first time. It's like a toddler learning to walk. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
So especially when you don't have that guidance and no one tells you how to deal with this person. If this person's like that, then yeah, you should probably stay away. Or if this person's like that, you know.
Yeah. It's all a learning curve though, because it's like you don't really know. Like, because sometimes with my last, I was in a situationship, and
God forbid.
Oh God, it was so. I mean, even still, I feel like I'll go back to. Though I think the worst part about a situationship is that in the same way that there's no labels,
Mm-hmm.
there's also no clear closure.
Yeah.
And I think that's what makes it everlasting. It's like
it's horrible.
It's like the longest relationship I've ever been that's not been a relationship. It's psychotic.
I think situationships, like, don't get me wrong, like we've all had a situationship, and sometimes it's even been me that's been like, yeah, no, I don't want it, but hey, you know, you're here now.
Yeah.
And that's cool. But I think it's so important when you head into these situations to have expectations for yourself and boundaries for yourself.
Yes.
Because like, if we're not boyfriend and girlfriend, if there's no labels, then there's no this, there's no that.
Yes.
Because it's always, it never ends, man.
It never ends.
A year goes down and they're like, oh, hey.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? Do you want to, happy birthday? Do you want to?
And it also feels like, I always felt like that. I'm like, I don't like the person I am. Like, because he was obviously wanting to be with other people, and I didn't want to. So then I was loyal to somebody who wasn't loyal to me.
Yeah, and it's just so cruel, man.
Yeah, and then it's like you know, I'll go, okay, fine, I'm gonna go on a date with somebody else, but then I feel like I'm cheating.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, no, but then also like I don't want to feel like that I'm cheating, because I'm not. But I'm also like, I don't want to feel like I'm not loyal.
Yeah.
Like is this making me worse of a person?
Yeah. It's so difficult, man. And I think that's such a big lesson as well, because you need to make sure that you're not dealing with someone that makes you change who you are.
Yes.
Like, there's definitely people that I've dealt with where I felt myself stepping out of character.
100%.
Like, you're making me bug out in, like, if I'm acting like, I'm not the kind of person to get angry. It takes a lot to anger me.
Okay, that's a good quality.
Yeah, but I get annoyed quick, but I don't lose my temper. So if I feel like you're the kind of person that's making me like, I'm feeling emotions that I haven't felt in years, I don't need to feel this level of anger or this frustration, or I'm feeling like I'm watching you.
Yeah.
When you're away, or like I don't trust you when you're out. All of that is out of character for me. So I'll always step away.
Okay.
So I feel like it's really important to just know what triggers you and know what steps you out of character, and make sure that if you're dating someone and you feel those things, you're like, yeah, no, this isn't.
That's a really good sign to just know when, because sometimes when I have that, I'm like, in the past I've been like, okay, well, might as well lean into it. I'll go full crazy.
Yeah. You want to see crazy?
Yeah.
I'll show you.
I will.
I'll show you something.
I will go. I've gone full crazy.
What's full crazy?
Like, just like psycho. Like I don't know. Like, I mean, there's things I've said to my situationship where I'm like, whew, that shouldn't have been out.
That could be in a police station.
That was too much.
Just dial it back a little bit.
I don't know. I do go crazy.
Have you gone?
I remember one time in college, I was seeing this basketball player, and this is so crazy. I don't know what he did, because he was a nice guy. He was actually probably one of the nicest guys I ever met in hindsight. But he did something, and I was furious. So I think I had because I used to go to basketball games all the time.
Yeah.
And so I had like posters or whatever, and the team would basketball is really big. And,
Of course.
And so they'd print out like pictures of their faces and stuff like that, and they give it to the crowd and whatever. And so I had a picture of his face, and I like ripped it, threw it off the balcony, and I'm like, it's over, done. You're nothing anymore. And I think I am so over this.
Oh,
it was really dramatic.
That's
and
funny,
I genuinely don't know what he did.
That's quite funny though.
I think it was maybe a late text or something. And I'm like, I wish I continued to have those standards.
No, but sometimes it's important.
It's
don't. No, maybe not that.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like we need to have a balance though, because there's some things where I'm like, there's definitely times where I'm like, I don't need to be annoyed. I know he's at work. Like, I don't need to be irritated that he hasn't messaged me back in the correct amount of time.
Yeah.
But I'll playfully be like, oh, so what if I was dead?
Oh, see, I never think, what if I was dead? I think, who are you with?
You see, I understand.
See, but I think that's because
because men.
Yeah, it is because men. But I think I've been also conditioned to, because I think before, in my early days, my crazy wasn't from I think my crazy was because I'm like, no, I can't really let anyone in.
Yeah.
But as it evolved, I think the crazy went to, oh, I'm not letting you in, and then you're also seeking other people.
Yeah. And
you're not still knocking. Are you crazy?
Do you know what I've had to learn, right? Because it's such a long journey of learning and unlearning things.
Unlearning is so tough.
It's so difficult. And I think what I learned was that when you're really hyper independent and you kind of have these walls up and you kind of convince yourself that you will never let anyone in because they're gonna hurt you. Mm-hmm. If you let someone in and they do hurt you, you subconsciously teach yourself that letting someone in means that you will be hurt.
Yeah.
But in actual fact, you're just never allowing anything in.
100%.
And what we need to do is learn to just spot certain signs to prevent us from even getting into those situations with the bad people.
Yeah.
Because you never know, you could be like, you could have met someone that was really lovely, but because you had been scarred by this guy, you may have like prematurely cut that person off.
Yeah.
Because there was a slight trigger point there.
Yeah.
And it's just a learning process, man. It takes so long, and I think people also really underestimate the pain that they have caused certain people. They don't realize the lasting effects that it would have on you. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
They never think about that.
I mean, I tell them. I always tell them.
Oh, they know.
Oh, they know the effects. They'll get paragraphs.
Are you a paragraph sender?
I'm a paragraph sender.
Like after?
Well, I mean, because it's like I've only been with a situationship. So,
okay.
And then like other guys, like maybe it's not gone as serious. So I've been like, I won't be as crazy.
Yeah.
Or no, I've learned from the situationship that I'm like, oh, I should filter this through somebody else.
Yeah.
And then
so you don't double check with anyone.
With the situationship, I never did. Because also all my friends hated him.
Oh, okay.
I used to joke around with him. I'm like, God, if we ever got married, it'd just be a small, intimate thing because all my friends hate you.
Just be me and you.
Just be me and you.
And the pastor. That was it. That's
just us. How
also,
romantic.
that's a big sign. Like when all your friends hate them.
Oh yeah.
That's the biggest indicator. Because I know everyone's like, but you don't understand. Like it's just you don't see when it's just us. And I'm just like, that's the most important thing.
That is yeah. The way they are with your friends, I think, is so important.
100%.
Like, and also even the desire to meet, to hang out, to like see them. Like, yeah.
I think it's important.
Mm-hmm.
And you also, it's your friends and your family that will see the things that you can't see because you're so infatuated with this person.
Yes.
So it's important that and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying tell everyone everything because there's absolutely things that you should keep between you and your person. But I think that's how they get away with it for so long, man. Because once you're isolated and you feel like you can't talk to your friend, you can't talk to this person, they can continue doing what you're doing and you will continue to rationalize.
And they do stuff like, don't tell this to anyone.
Yeah.
Keep this between us.
Right.
Those kind of things.
And
yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah, I don't want to.
Oh, our little secret.
Our little secret.
Wow. You feel, yeah. God, it's tough out there.
It is, man.
It is. And I just think also, like, London is just, and you're not on the apps or anything. No.
I can't do it, man. I think I tried Hinge once for like 2 days max.
Yeah.
In lockdown.
Yeah.
And I was just like, nah.
And do you ever ask guys out or do you?
Absolutely not.
No. That's your.
Yeah, no.
No.
No, I don't. I have strategically placed myself, but I don't.
That's good.
Yeah.
So what's the strategy?
I'll give the odd look. I'll smile.
Okay.
If there's a song on, I might
You might do
have a little.
Yeah, do the little. Oh, that's always really. Oh, I used to love doing that.
Yeah.
I used to really love doing that.
That's the extent.
Yeah. I think that's such a a Latin thing. Like that's how you get someone.
Singing.
That is how you
Yeah, music. I think that's a Jamaican thing as well, man. Music will get you.
Yeah.
Music will get you.
Yeah.
So I think that's a good thing. Do you approach them? Have you approached anyone?
Yeah, I have. And it's never gone well. Like actually with the situationship I did approach him. He always was like, "Oh, you da da da," but it was only because we were all out. My sister was visiting and he was out. We were all like a group of us were in a circle, just we were out so drunk. And then after, my sister's like, "What about that guy?" And I was like, "Oh, I never looked at him like that." And then so after the next day, that's time I saw him, I was like, "Hey," or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like one thing led to another. But I'm like, I always tell my sister, I'm like, "Why'd you do that to me?"
No, but do you know, it's not a bad thing because I know there's a lot of women that will go out and like approach someone. I think I've DM'd someone before. It was like straight after a situation had ended.
Okay.
And my friend had been like, "Oh, my friend's kind of." I was like, "Oh, let's see."
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything?
I mean, we dated for a long time, and I was just.
But nothing.
He wasn't. No.
No.
He still messages, but absolutely not.
Okay. That's always nice when they still message. I like, keep trying. That's always good.
Yeah, no, I feel like they always will try.
Yeah.
And it's not flattering to me because I'm just like, nah, man.
I think it depends on the type of message.
Yeah.
And I also think it depends on like the level. I don't know if I have any guy that's I think any guy I've flirted with, I think I've got a few guys who I've flirted with before that will message and that I'm like that's cute, a little flirt there.
Every here and there, yeah.
But I don't think I have anyone that I've been talking to that's like, hey, let's hang out again.
Yeah, no, I think that for me, there's always like, I can assume that I'm like, in the next couple of weeks, you're gonna, in the next couple of months, you probably will.
That's good. That means you get, because I feel like for me, they're like, nope.
Because I think I'm very, like when I'm done, I'm done.
Oh, that's good.
And it takes me a while, don't get me wrong, like I think, because once I've liked you, it doesn't happen a lot. Do you know what I mean? So it hasn't happened to a lot of men. So like when I like you, I have a soft spot for you. But once that soft spot's gone and my logic comes back, you're done.
And do you tell them?
Yeah.
Yeah, like in person?
No, it probably won't be in person because I just don't want to see you.
Yeah.
But like I'm very much like, no.
Sorry, it's not for me.
Yeah. Like I feel like once someone's hurt me,
right,
I can never look at you the same way.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, because I'm very similar to you in a way that I have my walls up constantly, and I don't bring them down. Yeah. So like, well, if I do, and you hurt me, I'm like, oh no,
yeah,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
absolutely not.
That's because that's when I go crazy. Because that's when I'm like, I want the power back.
Yeah.
Because I feel like I've given you power. I put you up here, and now you put me down here.
I think the power's in silence, though. The power's in reclaiming back your energy.
The power is in silence because I'm like, I ain't never got a guy messaging like, hello.
Yeah, no, man.
Yeah, no, that never works.
It doesn't, because they are just, to them, they still have you.
Yes.
But you're still thinking about them.
Yeah.
So like, they'll never, the power dynamic is still slightly in their favor. Yeah. So once you get to a point where it's like, you don't even cross my mind, man. Like, why in God's name would I message you? Yeah,
that's really good.
Yeah.
That's really good.
I try.
Wow. So I feel like I'm a bit too weak for that. Or like, I don't know.
It's not weakness at all. I think you have a very big heart. And I think
nice.
You give a lot, especially, and I think I can imagine that when you're dating someone, you very much do open up your heart to them.
Oh, like so quick.
Yeah. So like it's very difficult to try and take that back. That's such a long process in itself. Like, and it's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
So it's not a thing where you're weak at all. I just think that I think it's important to just set those boundaries in place for yourself.
Yes.
Because I feel like men will always take advantage if they can.
For sure, they do. I feel like they do shop around. They're like they test in the beginning, and I also think that once the boundaries are like once they've crossed it, there's no way that you can reinforce something.
They're skiing.
Yeah.
They're absolutely skiing through, and that's why when we talk about like first dates and stuff and like men paying, I think the boundaries are set from then.
That's good. I think first date, first impression. It is quite good.
Yeah.
There is something sexy about men paying, and I feel like men are always like, you just want I'm like, no, like I think there's just like someone taking charge and like showing that they care. It's
such a difference. Like there was a guy I dated and he planned 3 things just in case I didn't want to go home. He was like, I've got these, we can go here, I've booked here just in case you don't want it, and we can also go here. I was like, oh,
that's cute.
You've put thought into it. And it makes such a difference. Then when you're dating someone that's like, oh, what do you want to do? I don't know. You tell me. What do you like?
That.
Get out of my face.
When men don't have anything planned, I find it so like...
It's just distasteful.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you want to take me out and you don't know what we're doing?
Yeah.
You want me to leave my house?
And then also, like, I don't want to have to be like, oh, I don't know. Like, because also, like, sometimes I'll initiate or whatever. If I initiate... then I don't want to do everything. Like, it's like, you want to be with somebody who
just takes a bit of control.
Just a little bit.
Yeah. Because I think once you set that precedent of like, okay, I'll plan it.
Yeah.
They just get lazy, man.
Lazy.
They get very lazy.
So lazy. I know. I went out with like this guy I'd been seeing, and then like, but every time we'd go do something, I'd have to plan it.
Absolutely not.
And I'd be like, it was just so unattractive because he just didn't like to go out, and then I'm like.
I get it, because don't get me wrong, I think I've become quite a homebody myself.
Yeah.
But it took a while for me to even being a homebody. If we're dating, we're gonna go out.
Absolutely.
Like,
I don't want to go. Like I don't want to always be at home.
Coming to your house on the first day.
No. Oh my
lost
God.
your mind, actually.
I went. This guy tried to ask me out a few times, and I was finally like, oh fuck it. Yeah. Okay. I guess we'll do something. And he's like, okay, I'm gonna be in this area, and I was like, oh, I knew a place that I liked. And then we get there, and he's like, oh, these drinks are expensive. I'm like, they were a few pounds more than other places, like literally like 2 or 3 pounds more expensive than they were. Like cocktails were like 15 pounds, and they're like what, 12 pounds, if that.
Exactly.
And then after we had a few drinks, he's like, so should we go back to yours? And I'm like, you're inviting yourself?
What if I'm a murderer?
Like,
what if I killed you? What if I robbed you? Like, you have no sense of like safety. What do you mean? Should we go back to yours?
Like, but it's also like, ew.
Disgusting.
You're inviting yourself back to my place as if like I mean, maybe if he said, "Do you want to go back to mine?" That's gross, but it's more attractive than, oh, can I go? Hey, can I go to your house, please?
Can I have a bed to sleep in tonight? If you come back to mine, we're doing Bible study. I say that for free, and then I'm gonna rob you.
Yeah,
to teach you a lesson about just stepping into any and anyone's house.
Oh yeah.
What do you mean? That is gross.
It's gross.
You complained about the drinks, and then you invited yourself to my house.
Yeah, I'm like, this guy is so unattractive.
I would have asked for Angela.
Yeah. Have you ever?
I've never known. I've always been a bit worried because I used to do a lot of bar work. So I always used to think like, oh my God, like, what if someone else?
Yeah. Are you guys not trained for that? Oh, because I always think there would be because anywhere that I see the sign, I would think that the bar staff would be like.
I think they just get told to tell the manager kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Like, it's not something that I personally could deal with. But I'd probably just tell my manager, someone else for Angela.
Okay.
You look, I have no idea.
Yeah.
Because I'd probably just headbutt him. So I'm just not, I'm not the person that you should actually.
Yeah, that guy asking me to go, so gross.
That's really nasty.
So gross.
And how dare he even, like, can he see these Marvel posters? You don't even deserve to be.
No, you're not coming into my space.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And also, I'm like, my space is very like childlike.
It's not child. This is so nice.
It's
just so fun. Like it feels like just joy.
It's
it's for joy.
That's really nice for Lego on the wall. Joyous. Yeah.
Yes. This is how we stay young at heart.
I one time I met this guy. I was out and I was looking. I used to like this other guy. Liked him so much. And this is so embarrassing, but I was out because he said he was going to be somewhere. So I went alone to the club.
To the club?
It was like, like LA has a lot of things that are not the club, but like it is like a club, but it's not like. Yeah. So I went there, was looking around for him. He wasn't there. So I was there alone, but I was still like, he'll be here. Because I was so confident. When I was in LA, like I just think, and also being younger, I was like, there's no reason he wouldn't be here. So I just like walking around, and then I think maybe a friend was coming to meet me, or I don't remember. But there's this guy who kept on looking at me. I'm like, that's weird. He's looking at me like I'm with this other guy who's definitely gonna come. And he kept on looking at me. And I was like, that's weird. And like, when you can see someone lingering and you're like, And then so like finally he came up to me, and then I was like, he's nice, whatever. But I was like, nah, okay. And then he tried again later. And I was like, fine. And then like we started dancing, and actually I was like, it was a good vibe. It was actually, and then I was like, okay, like he's won me over. And I was like, this is nice. And by this time, my friend, that guy I liked, was definitely not coming. It was late, maybe like midnight.
Oh my days.
And then this guy, really nice. And then people kept on coming up to him and like saying, hey, like da-da-da. And I'm like, wow, you have a lot of friends here. And he's like, oh no, like it's because I play for the Lakers. And I was like, oh wow. I'm like, that's crazy.
And you were like,
I'm like, I've got someone else coming, actually.
If you could just know, maybe. If he doesn't come, then I'll
yeah. I'm like, guess you'll be fine, option number 2.
Did you get his number?
Well, so then after, like, we, like, hung out, like, after, and like, he was saying,
far, like his like place was like further than where we are. Like my place was quite close. And then like got like kind of still wanted to hang out, and then he was like, we could go to hang out at my place, but like it's further. And I was like, oh, we can go to my place, but nothing will happen. Like nothing will happen. And he's like, yeah, it's totally okay. And I was like, no, nothing at all will happen. I don't care what team you play for. I don't care. No. Nothing will happen. But also the reason that nothing happened, like he came to my house and I had Shrek bed sheets, and I think right away he's like, oh, nothing will happen. Nothing will happen, Kyrah. Nothing will happen. And also, so when you walked into my room in my college, in college, I had a massive sign like this that said, "Praise the Lord."
Amen.
And I'm like, surely that's enough to tell them I'm celibate.
Yes.
I'm celibate. And it was just really just big in your face. And then you turn to the bed and it's Shrek.
Praise the Lord and Shrek is enough.
It's enough to be like,
to send a message 100%.
This girl wasn't lying.
This is a woman with good taste though.
Good. Yeah.
And a woman worth waiting for.
Yep. And so yeah, sure enough, nothing happened. And it was cute though. It was really, like, he was cute, and we talked for a little bit after that.
Nice.
And then he transferred to a different team, and then like nothing. We also like in conversation we didn't have much to
talk about. Really.
To talk about, and also I think I went crazy on him for something, as I do.
Oh dear.
But he was always nice. Like he was always like, it's always nice when someone's receptive to the crazy.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you're really good.
Is there anything in particular that brings the crazy out?
I don't know.
Is it once you like?
I think it's probably just insecurity, and then like one thing will be like, what? Like yeah, I don't remember what I no, you know what? Actually, this is so embarrassing. He was going out with his friends, and I was like, oh, I'll go. And he's like, but I'm gonna go out with my friends. Like we can hang out later. And I'm like, I'll just go. And then I went, and that was really bad. This is so why I'm single. I went there, Kyrah.
I said, no, I'll go.
Yeah, I said, I'll be there. I'd love to meet your friends.
Yeah, we're all going to have a blast.
Yeah.
We're all going to have a great time.
It's going to be fun. And then I got there and he's like, but I told you I was hanging out with my friends. And I was like, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Yes, you did. And I told you.
I'm Katie. I'm sure you heard all about me. Yeah, that was really bad of me.
Oh, my.
But you know what? Didn't scare him away that much.
That's great.
It was like we still like talked. We still spoke, and I was like, God, this is a good guy. But then
so funny.
Then like something fizzled. Yeah. Something fizzled. Even like when he saved his phone, when he saved his name in my phone, he put hubby. And then when he saved mine, he put wifey. And I'm like, oh.
That's how they get you, though.
That's how they get you. I'm like, you don't remember my name.
Yeah, that 100%. Wifey.
Yeah.
Why is it the same? Sally. Yeah. Like, no.
Yeah.
That is really cute.
But he was like, and then that craziness didn't fully scare him off. I really, because he transferred to Chicago, I think. And then when Chicago was playing against LA, he was training at my university. So he's like, he hit me up and was like, hey, meet me at the training facility. And like, he was really nice. And I think maybe I was like, but I'm not that girl. And he's married now. And I'm like, that girl was that girl. Like,
but why do you think you're not?
I just feel like I'm like, I don't think I could be with somebody who I feel like, obviously I'm a girl who likes status. I love some status.
Love a bit of status.
Love a bit of status. What is that? Is that some status you got there?
Is that high society?
Oh,
yep.
Wow. Oh my God, is that some money we're talking here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love a bit of that. But I do think there is also like I love to get to like be like, oh, I could have.
Yeah.
But and I think it's easier for me to be like, oh no, something happened.
Yeah.
Or I went crazy.
Yeah.
Because I don't think actually that person would like the real me.
But I think that's that's the self-sabotage.
It is. I self-sabotage a lot.
Yeah. And I think a lot of it, we do it a lot. And I think you kind of psych yourself out of something and you start picking loads of reasons why that wouldn't work or loads of things that are wrong with that person.
Yeah.
Before you've even had the chance to figure out if it would work in the first place.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that a lot of us do, man. Because it's a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
It's
Do you ever
easier-
self-sabotage?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
But I've had to check myself sometimes, because sometimes it's like you're just nice, but I'm like, my immediate thought is this will run out. Your niceness will run out. Let's see. So I'll keep you at arm's length until the niceness runs out, and then I can cut.
I always think that too. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, you.
Yeah, but let's see.
Yeah.
And I also sometimes I'll pick things like just small things. I don't know the ways doing that, or I don't like the ways.
Like what?
Just small things like, why is he walking like that? Or like, I don't like the way he's doing that when he's eating. Like when I try to get myself, it feels like I'm subconsciously trying to protect myself by picking loads of things and reasons why this wouldn't work. Yeah. So like I just said, I think we all do it. And I think it just happens when you're trying to protect yourself. But you need to unlearn that. And I had to unlearn that. I had to pattern myself. I had to be like, Kyrah, come on, man.
Yeah. I also think when I was younger, I used to like get the ick so quickly. Or I'd be like, this is an absolute no. And it'd be like the stupidest thing. The smallest thing. Like my thing was like, I used to hate when a guy wore like dark jeans and running shoes. I used to be like, ugh.
Dark jeans specifically.
Yeah, like dark wash, but like any jean and running shoes. I used to hate the Mark Zuckerberg kind of vibe. I'm like, yuck.
Those are the ones with money though, man.
Those are the ones with money. And then one time I went to go see Drake, and he was wearing, it was a Nike, but it looked like a running. It was and I'm like, I couldn't listen to him for 2 albums. Because I'm like, I can't believe you wore that.
You wore that.
And it was his early days. And I'm like, no, you got too much money to be like.
That's so funny.
Like, I was really grossed. Like, I was fully grossed out.
Yeah. I think, when you're younger, I think it's really easy to pick loads of little things. They're like, oh no, my person can never have this.
Yeah.
My person can never have that. Absolutely. My husband just wouldn't wear that. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
He wouldn't eat that. He wouldn't do that. And I think the older you get, you realize that the idea of the person that you're going to end up with, that you have in your head, is probably not going to be the person that you end up with.
You think so?
I think so. I think a lot of the reason why so many of us find ourselves quite disappointed in dating is because like you have this image of the person that you're going to like marry, and they're going to look like this. They're going to be 6'6". They're going to have 6 figures in the bank. They're gonna like, be really hench, and they're gonna like love puppies. Like it's just it gets really specific.
So specific.
I mean? And I think you start to find a bit of ease in dating when you just relax it a little bit. And I'm not saying let your boundaries go. Like I'm very much like, it has to be taller than me. You have to be ambitious. You have to have a career. You need to be financially stable. Those things don't change. But I'm definitely not as strict as I was, like beard and you know what I mean?
I used to be real I used to be like, you had to be tall. When there was this really nice guy and I was like, too short, and he was 6 feet, and now I'm like
6 foot. I'm
he
not
was
that
6
bad.
feet, and now I'm like, I'll be like 5'9" is fine.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dang.
I'm still very much like 6 foot is my minimum. But it's 'cause I'm tall.
Yeah. Yeah, I like a tall guy.
Yeah.
I like a tall guy. And also because I know that I'm gonna be bigger. So I like someone. I know I'm gonna whiten out as I age. I know I'm it's in my bones. It's gonna happen.
I think I mean,
and so I don't want to be with. I want to be with somebody who is taller. So
I understand. I understand. So I'm gonna get bigger. So like, I need to be with someone who will be bigger for future me.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the future
here.
Think about
the future, man.
Yeah, like maybe I can hook up with a guy who's 5'8".
Yeah,
but we can't have longevity. It's not gonna. We're not gonna like.
No, I understand. I feel like because I've dated someone that's 5'8", but I won't do it again. Because I feel like when the disrespect comes, it feels worse.
Yeah.
Because you should have never been here in the first place. That's my bad.
Yeah.
That is my bad.
Yeah, when the disrespect. Yeah.
Because I knew the little evil was in there. Do you know what I mean? In your little bones and that. I knew the evil was brewing, and I looked past it.
That is when I go crazy. I think when I feel disrespected. I think that's when I'm like, Oh, no.
You've lost your goddamn mind.
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Yeah.
You're on the bench, motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. You need to let them know that sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
But I also thought, that never makes me come across as good. Like the silence is best thing.
I have to, yeah.
But I'm too talkative, and I'm also that like, it's so clear, like, and then I'll like post a lot of posts like on my story and stuff. Like, you ever know when I'm going through something, when I just like, all my story is just like me and my boobs, just thinking with a book, like, wow, didn't even care about him, or just like
a random throwback bikini pic from like 2021. Yeah.
Take me back.
Honestly, that's so funny. I mean, it happens, man. I think that's all part of healing. Like, everyone will go through those phases.
Yeah.
But I think for me specifically, I think the difficulty comes when you feel like you need to have the last word, and they need to understand how I feel. They need to hear me right now.
Yes.
When in reality, they don't, man.
100%. And they always say that closure, like, the closure comes from within.
Yeah.
And when you seek it, it's never gonna come. Because I think that too. Because I think like, oh, I'll have the last word in it, but it'll never.
It won't. Because then it will turn into an argument, and then you lot are talking for a long time. And then, what if he airs your last message? Oh, done. Done. I'd be spiraling.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I'd rather not even.
Yeah.
Get into that.
I know. I was talking to this guy, and he wasn't really being so responsive.
Mm-hmm.
And I was so annoyed, because I'm like, what? Like, you're like so annoyed. And then I for days I thought of something to send him that I could get a response.
When you get to that point,
and then he responded. I'm like, yes, finally.
My time.
Finally, I can close this.
My time to shine.
Finally, I can archive and block, because you've said and I haven't.
Now I can sleep.
Now I can sleep well
after
at
this
night.
week that I've been avoiding.
I felt like I won the lottery.
Yes, I'm malnourished now, but I won. I won. Eyes are bloodshot.
Yeah, my God.
No, man. Honestly, because even then, in that time, like, you've given them the power still.
Yes, 100%.
Anytime I feel like someone's I'm up all night, or I'm thinking I can't sleep now, man, you're gone.
Yeah, that's really good. So you just compartmentalize. You're just like, no.
Yeah, it's definitely, I've learned in the last couple of years. It's definitely something I've had to learn to do, because when I like you, like, that's why it takes me a lot to like anyone.
Mm-hmm.
And even my first relationship, I don't think I liked him like that. I think the first person I really liked was in the last couple of years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So then why do you think you got in a relationship if you didn't like him?
I just think I did what I felt like I was kind of supposed to do. Like, I liked him, but I didn't like, you know, when you get butterflies every time this person speaks. And you're just waiting for their message. I think it was uni as well. So I think it just became a routine.
Okay.
To see him. And over time, you do start to like someone, because I'm spending all my time with
yes.
him. But I think once I got a bit older, I realized, oh my God, like, no, I never felt like this for any of you lot.
Oh, wow.
So I think now I'm having to be a bit more careful with my emotions and my feelings, because I spent so long keeping them at bay.
Right.
So now I'm like, oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man, I have to be quite strict with it.
That's good. So what are the green flags that you're looking for?
Not insecure, like, has ambition and is like stable and knows what they want. They're not intimidated by what I do. Or
yes.
You know, they don't find it weird that, like, my job is we have a very strange job.
Yeah.
I mean? Like, and I think a lot of females in comedy, a lot of female comics, it's a lot harder to find someone that's okay with what we do.
100%.
Like, rather than our counterparts.
Yeah.
Because, like, as a comic, you're kind of seen as, like, the dominant one. You're seen as the loud one. You walk in a room and you're the one with a personality. Do you know what I mean? And
but also even, like, content-wise. Like, you know, I go on and then, like, sometimes I remember this guy, he liked me, and then he was going to come to see a show. And then I was like, God, what can I say that won't turn him off? Like, I'm like, God, this is about dating, this about this guy, da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, they're all old stories.
Yeah. I don't give a heck, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I'll invite someone if I'm talking to you. And my set isn't changing.
That's really good. I think I'm too like in my head. I'm like, God, I still want them to. Cause I just feel like if no one has only one guy have I liked, that has approached me after a show and like wasn't intimidated, that I liked in a way that was like, oh, that was really attractive, where I feel like other guys are like not as keen for but it's unattractive.
I find that weird. Like and I think that's why it's definitely a thing for me if I'm looking for someone.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be a weirdo like that, because I find that stuff weird. Like, why would you watch me perform on stage and feel any type of way about jokes about people that I've dated in the past?
Yeah. It's because they're insecure, and because I do. You're right. It is it's an unattractive trait when they don't like what you do.
Or you just can't think objectively.
Yeah.
Like, why making this about you?
Yes.
It's very strange.
Yeah.
Very, very strange.
Yeah.
So yeah, all of those things. And just someone that takes initiative, man. Someone that likes their family and likes women. That's a big one for me. I will find out very quickly if you like women or not.
Yeah. How do you find, like, what do you think is the biggest, like?
There's just certain topics that I'll bring up. Like, there was a guy I dated I wouldn't even say we did not date. We spoke very briefly. And it was just small things. Like, he didn't believe in Valentine's Day. He said it was a pagan holiday. And he was like, why should I spend all this money just for one day? Like, what if I take you out the day before or the day after? And I was like,
okay, then do it.
But I also just find that weird, because your reasoning for why?
Yeah.
If you knew something would make your partner happy, why wouldn't you just do it?
Yeah.
I find that stuff really weird.
Yeah.
You can't talk to me about it being a pagan holiday and it not being against religion when you bareback all the time.
Yeah.
You are out in these streets, sir. Like, don't talk to me about Valentine's Day.
Oh, God.
God is disappointed in you already. So, like, you getting me flowers is not, that's not going to push him over the edge.
Funny.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's so, I know,
Yeah,
the hypocrisy, I feel like I'd always find a not loyal, not committing guy with a Bible verse tattoo.
Oh,
and I'm like,
always, man.
no, you
Pick
can't.
and choosing, man.
Yeah.
It was just weird. And it was just weird. Like, we speak about certain topics, and I just noticed that even if a woman was a victim in a situation, we'd always find a way to make the woman at fault.
I hate when guys do that.
I
hate when guys do that. Like, they're like, but let's see, but how do you know? And
like, how you weren't there, or like, then why did she do this? Why was she even with him if she says that's what? Immediately no. Yeah, immediately no.
Because also, like, some people are just good at debating, but that's why I hate this. I hate when men do this. They like, just because they speak louder or because they have the same reoccurring, like, debate.
Mm-hmm.
They think that they win.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, you're not. You sound dumb.
This is why I just stopped talking.
Oh, that's good.
You can't argue with stupid people, and that's a lesson I've had to learn as well. You can't argue with dumb people. You have to let them keep go on. Then keep having dumb thoughts, man. It's not my job to educate you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have so many tools out there for you to educate yourself.
Yeah.
And if you choose to stay ignorant, it's actually got nothing to do with me.
That's fair.
Yeah, man. There's so many people are just dumb.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Don't argue with dummies.
What's a big red flag for you? Especially like when you're like going on like, or in a night out or.
I was away for like a holiday festival, and I was at the bar about to buy my drink.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, I could see him hovering, but he waited until I bought my drink and then came to me and like made a little joke about how some girl asked him to buy her drink, and he was like, I don't even know you. Like, do I fucking know you? Like, that's crazy, isn't it? Like, some stranger just asked me to buy her drink. And I was like, why are you gossiping to me about another woman? And then he asked me for my number, and I was like, no. And he was like, why? And I was like, everything about this interaction has been very strange. Why in God's name would I give you my number? You waited until I bought my own drink. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I can buy my own drink.
Yeah.
You intentionally waited until I bought my own drink to then come to me, and your pickup line to me was telling me about how another girl asked you to buy her drink and you said no.
Ugh.
And then he was like, oh, but like, why would I buy a drink for a girl I don't even know? Do you know what I mean? And he was like, would you feel better if I like, what did he say? He said something about like, if a girl goes around and loads of guys are buying her drinks and that makes her like a like it just went into a weird tangent, and it was all because you didn't want to buy me a drink. And it was just weird. Like, I don't even know what that red flag would be called.
Oh yeah.
But like
It's his name.
Everything about that interaction, it was stinginess. It was like weird underlying like disdain for women, man. Like, why did you have so much venom to talk to me about a stranger? It was just weird.
Yes, that disdain for women, and then that's your first line.
Like, why are you talking to me about that?
Yeah, that's weird.
And he kept coming up. He came up to me at least 5 times that night.
Oh,
every time he walked past me, he was like, I just want to know why. Like, you sure I can't get your snap? Or like, no, because I just feel like. And it just got weird.
Oh, there's not there. That's a big ick.
There's at least 4 red flags in there. Like, not being able to take no for an answer as well. Being cheap. Like, gossiping about women to me.
Yeah.
Like, why? Like,
I know. I feel like guys are like, they think that like, oh, you know, it's hard to approach women now. And it's like, but like, you know the signs. If I looked at you and there was a little glisten.
Yeah.
Then like, come.
But also, I've learned that a lot of men simply don't know how to speak to women anymore.
Yes.
I learned that every time I go out, because I don't go out a lot. I've probably gone out maybe like 5 or 6 times this whole year. And what I've learned is that a lot of them just do not know how to interact with women.
Absolutely. I feel like whenever I go out, especially here in London, I'll leave I'll leave the situation being like, what?
Yeah. What the fuck?
Like, what is like going on? Like, I feel like when I go out or when I travel other places and I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
This is how things are meant to be. Like, it's meant to be like, you know, you look across the dance floor, you look, he asks you to dance, and then, you know, you have a great weekend in Barcelona.
Yeah.
That's how it's meant to be.
Great weekend in Barcelona. No, but yeah.
That's how it's meant to be. Or like something like, you know, like something like romantic, whereas I feel like guys nowadays, they're
just really like, they're just on edge. They're just standoffish.
Yeah, and then at the very end of the night, they'll be like, yes, no,
you got a snap. You got Instagram.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the music's weird, isn't it? Like, what?
What are you talking about?
What do you mean?
It's so strange.
Or so like this is the weirdest thing, or they'll nag, or they'll be like say something that's like weird, and it's like
and then you walk away and they're like, what, I can't get your snap?
What
about this interaction made you feel like I want this conversation to continue?
No.
It's insane. And I feel like I feel like social media is to blame a lot, and I also feel like the dating apps are a lot to blame.
Yep.
Because people just have forgotten how to interact with a human.
Yes.
They don't know how to. So many people say things online and I'm like, you would never say that to that person.
No, yeah, the comment.
Insane.
I can't imagine. Sometimes I just look at who comments on things and I'm like, how? Ew.
Yeah.
Like, why would you I can't. I think that's probably the worst. If I was with a guy and I saw that he like trolled people, I'm like, ugh.
That's the biggest. I will call the police myself. That's so disgusting.
That's gross.
That's really gross, man. But sometimes I'll see people in the comments that I know. We're not friends, but I know them. And and I see people in the comments like, oh, all my days, this, like just commenting on gossip. That is the biggest way to turn me off. Man. I hate it.
That's a big turn off.
It's weird. It's so strange. So I feel like, a lot of men just don't know how to speak to women.
I think you're right. But also it sucks because I'm like, I don't know. I know the decline, because I'm like, when I was younger, I feel like it was easier and guys were more chivalrous. But like, are guys getting worse or am I getting older? Like, and like, am I getting older in the sense that I'm less, like people, like men want me less? Because I feel like I have this, like, I'm like, I really wish I could do a real time like analysis of how it was back in the day to like how it is now, but also time has elapsed and I don't look exactly the same. So I'm like, what is happening?
No, but you look great and you're not.
But I think
you're not old.
But I think maybe when I was younger, then guys were like, because I had a guy say that to me. He's like, well, yeah, you were younger back then.
Yeah, he's a pedophile. He is a pedophile.
Yeah, maybe.
You're a woman of age. Like, it's not you're not in your 50s. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saying like, times, no. Like,
yeah.
I think naturally as we get a bit older, we get a bit more pickier and like we're not in the same spaces. Like, obviously when you're in the like when you're out and you're 18, men are a bit more excited because that they've never been
Yes.
here before and they just want to talk to everyone.
And also when you're young, you're like, okay, conversation doesn't matter as much. Whereas like now I'm like, if I can't have a good conversation with you,
Yeah, exactly.
like I said, when I'm out and it's like, like the last time I was out in London, it's like 5 guys approached me, all 5 of them. What are you doing here? Why do you live here? Why do you? And I'm like, oh fuck, I've had this like I get it. Like I have an American accent and I'm in a different country, but it's like,
have something else.
yeah,
But
like
they have nothing after that.
there's nothing else. There's
Because the
nothing.
brains aren't working anymore. Casey.
Yeah.
But I do think I think it's more so the fact that the
Algorithm.
the algorithm, but also like our standards have changed in terms of like what's deemed acceptable and what's not acceptable anymore.
Yeah.
So like back in the day, it was expected that men would pay on the first date. It was expected that a man would approach you and court you a bit more. Like, I feel like in the past 5 years, there's been a very strange.
Yeah, because guys are like, oh, the Me Too movement. So I'm afraid to approach a woman, and it's like,
sorry, were you a rapist before?
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Like, whenever men say that, it baffles me because it's like women speaking out against sexual assault should have nothing to do with a conversation that you have.
Absolutely.
Unless your conversation was over a boundary.
Yes.
And crossing the level of consent.
Yeah.
So you're admitting.
How would I know? How do I know? Everyone's so sensitive now.
Sensitive.
And then my guys like that, I'm like, yeah, it's
insane. I think men have just become, I think they are a bit more scared. They are a bit more like conscious of the things that they say, and it just makes them say nothing at all.
Yeah.
But it's just like, you lot need to learn how to approach women without touching her physically.
Yeah.
And without making her feel uncomfortable and gross.
Yeah.
And a lot of you don't know how to do that, which is why you say nothing and you just stand there staring at the back of the club for 50 minutes. And that's just as uncomfortable, actually. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, we've just reached a really strange place, man. It's such a weird dynamic.
Yeah.
And I also think with dating apps, it's made people a lot more comfortable with just saying weird things or like trying to be like out of the box to get someone's attention.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's why people might say weird things when they come up to you in person, because they feel like this is a real life. Say a prompt, get an answer.
Yes.
Just say hello.
Yeah.
Everything's just, I feel like we're living in a simulation.
I 100% think that.
Genuinely.
It feels like, and also it doesn't feel like people are scared to approach. Like you'll be like, you'll be out and people just looking at you, and it's like,
I get that. People just stare.
Yeah, people stare. And I'm like, bro, do something about it.
Like, what is
this is where I miss American guys. I'm like, they're because they'll do it. They'll like go up to you. They'll say something even if it's stupid, and also like Latin guys, like like the shortest guys in the world will come up to you
with the most confidence.
The most confidence, and then when you're like, no, they're like, well, you're beautiful. Have a great day, and that's it. And whereas these guys are like,
your butt is anyway.
Yeah,
like, I beg your pardon.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah. My favorite like interactions with men have been when like they've been like, oh, I just want to say that you look really beautiful tonight. Can I have your number? And I'm like, sorry, I have a boyfriend. They're like, you know what? You look incredible. He's a lucky guy. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Great.
Fantastic.
More of that, please.
That's a man who was raised well.
Yep.
And there's just not a lot of that.
There's not a lot of that anymore.
It's genuinely not. Like, and also a lot of them don't know how to speak to women if they're not drunk.
Yeah, that's a big red flag too. You want someone who like can approach you like when you're like out and about, when you're like I don't know, at the park or
at the park, yes.
Yeah, like I just want a guy to come up to me being like, he's on a run and he's like, hey, whoa.
I almost crashed into this tree because of your beauty. Yeah, that's what we
want. Where's that guy at?
Where is he?
Yeah, you're right. And it's also like, yeah, and also, you know what? And also with social media, I feel like guys try to flirt, but it's like, I'm not gonna make the first move. Yeah. You have to specifically say, hey, would you like to go out?
Yeah.
I don't like when guys be like, oh, well, when's your next show? I'm like, you can see.
Yeah, like it's right there. And also, don't come to my show.
Don't
if
come.
Haven't been on a date. You must be invited. If we're talking and you just pop up.
Oh yeah.
Horrible.
That makes me feel so uncomfortable.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
And you just see them there, just sat there.
Yeah.
I'll kick you.
No. I hate. That's why I hate on dating apps when they ask for my social media, because I'm like,
Yeah, 'cause
actually, let's
let's
slow
do
this
like the
down.
old days. Let's write letters to each other. I'm gonna give it to a pigeon and hope that it gets to you. How about that?
Yeah.
I'd rather not give you my Instagram.
I don't want to do that. And
No.
then also a lot of guys have nothing. But this guy, he asked me, he's like, "Oh, so you're a comedian? Are you like Mickey Flanagan?" I'm like, "What about me is like Mickey Flanagan?"
He's a comic.
Yeah,
And I'm another comic.
yeah.
Our jokes aren't the same.
No,
But we both say funny things.
yeah,
Well done, sir.
yeah.
It's like me saying, "Oh, I know a plumber. Do you not both like share the same pipe?"
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
Crazy.
It's just very strange.
Oh my god, this was so fun. This was so fun. Any last bits of love advice? Oh, I have this this is like, I have this book, the 1,000 Most Asked Questions About Love.
Oh,
So embarrassing to read on the tube. Oh god, I bookmark. Oh wow, the page I've opened it up to is technique.
Oh,
Maybe that's TMI.
what
Let's.
technique are they talking about?
It's talking. This is for people who are married.
Oh,
seems like
is this spicing up the marriage?
It's like spicing up the marriage, kind
Okay, a
of.
bit of bondage. And that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is a good one. Is it important to impress him on our first date?
I think I head into most dates giving them. I don't know. I think everyone wants to impress on the first date.
Yes.
I think that's just natural. You want to
Yeah.
show up as the best version of yourself.
100%.
However, when I'm dating someone, I give them the lowest expectations. Because if you like me at my lowest expectations, you're going to be blown away when I give you a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Oh, that's really good.
I don't know if that's a good tactic or not, but it is what I just, second date. Do you know, it just gets lower and lower. I'll dress up really nice, but eventually I think I can't, I don't know. I might have a tracksuit on and I'm a bit more chill. And then might be chilling and I might have my bonnet on. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah?
Might be at mine, I might have a bonnet on, no makeup.
Okay.
Chilling. I feel like I slowly lower the expectations each time.
Oh.
Because I think people get caught up in always looking 10-10.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh my God, I have to keep makeup on. Right? I know people that sleep in their makeup when they're dating.
No.
What?
No.
You are lucky if I wear makeup on the second date. I might come barefaced with my glasses on.
Oh, that's good. 'Cause I feel like I'm like, like I used to get ready I used to take so long getting ready with stuff, and I'm like, now I've lessened, but I do feel like I get worried on a first date that I'm not as like, much like banter vibes.
No, I feel like it will come. Like,
I think it's with the right person.
with the right person, and naturally you're a comic, so you have the ability to conversate.
Yeah, but sometimes I'm just like, I'm off today.
Yeah, everyone has their off days, man. But the right person will bring it out of you. And if the
Yeah.
conversation's not flowing, then that's it. You're not the person for me.
I love that.
No, that's okay.
I love that so much. Oh, thank you so much for coming on this,
Thank you for
Kyrah.
having me.
Where can people find you, or anything coming up that's exciting?
So there's very exciting things coming in the new year.
Ooh.
Soon to be announced. But if you guys want to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at It's Kyrah Gray, that would be lovely. Absolutely
Yay.
fantastic. Yeah.
Amazing.
Thank
Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm excited for us to we'll keep you posted on this dating.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna get better.
Yeah.
If you're a good guy listening, I mean 80% of my listeners are women. But if you're
And
about
that's okay.
20%, that's like, you know what? What do these women have to say about the scene? Listen and learn.
Listen.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, girly. Bye.